watching One Gotti Talking Sports.
YouTube, what's going on? It's One Gotti here. We got another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with the video where we're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders versus Dallas Cowboys game and how I personally feel like it's a must-win game. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So the Washington Commanders coming in with a record of 1-2. The Dallas Cowboys with backup quarterback Cooper Rush coming in at 2-1. And as a Washington fan, Commanders fan, Redskins, football team fan, it feels like I'm making this video every year around this same exact time where we're always in a must-win game to save our season. Like, to you guys, I don't know how you feel about it, but for me personally, I feel like our season is on the line this Sunday. Because if you get yourself in a hole, because Jacksonville's been playing really good, so we don't know what they're going to do against Philly, but let's just assume Philly wins, right? They're 4-0, Dallas is 3-1, and I don't know who New York plays. I forget who they play, but let's just say New York, they either lose or win. Dallas is 3-1, Philly's 4-0. You're not only 1-3 in as a whole record, you're now 0-2 in a division. That's what's even more of a killer. You're 0-2 in a division to start off the year. Now you put yourself in a situation, even if you probably do, let's say you went off four straight late in the season, it's not going to matter, because when it comes down to the division rankings and the division standings, you're probably going to be on the outside looking in because you dropped these two games early in the season. You now put yourself in a predicament where you have to split with Dallas and then sweep New York. And New York isn't going to be a walk in the park either, because their defense is good. So this is a must-win game, and I'm pretty sure we all know that. But I feel like I'm making this video every single year. Do you guys not feel like that watching this team? Like every single, even before I started doing YouTube, bro. Watching this team, it felt like every year we had a must-win game around this same exact time, because we never get off the fast starts. We never get off the fast starts. Every year around this time, under Ron Rivera's tenure so far, even going back to Jay Gruden days and even Mike Shanahan, but I'm talking specifically from Ron Rivera. Every year under Ron Rivera so far, we've always been in this same exact predicament, and where we have to rattle off a must-win victory. We cannot afford to lose this game. If we lose this game, you might want to start chalking up the season. Obviously, it's not literally over, but like, come on, bro. If you can't beat a Cooper Rush-led Dallas Cowboys team, who can you really beat? Because then you look at Tennessee. Tennessee got to win. We can't stop the run to save our lives. Derrick Henry going to have him a field day. And after that, the Bears aren't going to be a walk in the park either. So it's like, if you can't beat backup quarterback-led Cooper Rush and the Dallas Cowboys, who can you really beat? This is I can't express how big this game is. And I want to win this game more than anything. Like, I wanted to win the Eagles game badly just because I wanted to, one, start changing the narrative, since they love to talk about that, and two, to just get back in the left-hand column. But we need this victory, and I want it bad because I want to have a competitive season. I'm tired of it barely being even October, and we're 1-3, 1-4, below 500, and they already talking about the draft. They're already making mock drafts where Washington is picking top 5, top 10. I'm tired of that. I want to at least have a competitive season. Keep me in the loop, like to start the season at least. I mean, at least last year we started 2-2, so maybe we'll start 2-2 again, and it's like nothing all over again. It's like nothing has changed all over again. It's still the same team. We didn't get no worse. We didn't get no better, because through the first 4 weeks last year we were 2-2. We got there a little different because last year we lost the opener, but then won week 2, lost week 3, and then won week 4. But we're going to do it a little bit differently here. We're going to win. We won week 1, we lost week 2, and then we lost week 3. And then we're going to have to win week 4 versus Dallas. So maybe we'll start off 2-2, but even still, if we're 2-2, it feels like, okay, no progress have been made because it's just the same thing over and over again. But this game is huge. It's not going to be a walk in the park, like, at all. Dallas's defense is legit. I'm scared about that defense, especially with the way this team cannot pass protect, open up run holes for Antonio Gibson. We need to be having a good week of practice. Like, honestly, bro, this has to be one of those weeks where there's no playing around, no music, no. You know how Ron Rivera tries to have that? I believe it was like last year where he had that week where it was no music or nothing like that, and he was trying to lock in. It need to be one of those weeks, because literally, not literally, but literally, your season's on the line. Like, obviously, if you go to 1-3, you're still very much still in the race in the NFC and the NFC East. But come on, bro. Realistically, the way the Eagles playing, the way Dallas is playing, and Dak may be coming back next week, there's really no shot that you have left for real. So Washington is in a predicament as they find themselves in each and every year where they're putting themselves in a must-win game. Like, you cannot drop this game. I can't stress that enough. That's why I keep repeating myself. You cannot drop this game. You have to go into Arlington and walk out of Dallas Cowboys Stadium, AT&T Stadium, with the victory. With the victory. Offense needs to show up. Offensive line needs to show up. Defense needs to build off of the first half momentum that they had last week and take it into that. I personally think our defense can handle Dallas's offense. My concern is with this offensive line. Not even the offensive playmakers. I know we got playmakers that could do stuff. It's with Scott Turner and this offensive line. That's where my biggest problem lies. Are we going to be able to protect Carson Wentz long enough for him to deliver balls? Are we going to be able to open up holes for Antonio Gibson so he can run? I lied to you now. You look back at that game, there were few to none holes opened up for Antonio Gibson last week. Every rush yard he got, he literally had to do that on his own. There were no holes opened up for Antonio Gibson. This line need to show up to play. John Masco, you need to be getting in their tails, man, and tell them what they need to do. If it's not going to get done, put some new guys in there. Put Sadiq Charles in there. Put Chris Paul in there. We need to show up. We need to get back, and we need to win this game. Simple as that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We need to win this game. We can't be stalling out on third down. We got to convert on third down. We got to take care of the ball. We got to protect for wins. We got to limit the explosive plays, which I don't think they're going to get many of because they don't really have anybody that's explosive on that offense. CeeDee Lamb, he's cool, but he got the case of the dropsies. Noah Brown, it's Noah Brown. Like, come on now. If they were healthy, he probably wouldn't even see the field. Michael Gallup, I think he may come back either this game or next game. So he's a guy that's always torched us. So he does scare me a lot. But we got to limit the explosive plays, man. We got to. Every week this year, we've allowed too many explosive plays. Whether it's through the air or it's an end around for a big run. We got to limit those. And I think this may be the week where we do it because, again, it's Cooper Rush, and their offensive weapons are very, very limited at this current juncture. Now, if it was Dakota Rain Prescott, I think we chalk this up as a loss. We can't beat Dak Prescott, and we're coming in the way we've been playing. I had us originally losing this game, but since Dakota Rain Prescott is not playing, I don't know what we can do. I feel a little bit more comfortable with us possibly having a chance to win this game. But I think Washington has a good chance. I really do. They need to lock in. They need to show up. They need to go and get this win, or else the season is pretty much over. How do you guys feel about that, though? Do you guys feel like the season's pretty much over if Washington doesn't win this game? Because maybe you're like, Juan, you're overthinking. You're probably doing too much. But I literally feel like that because there's no way you drop 0-2 in the division, 1-3 on the year, and the Eagles keep winning. Dallas moves on to 3-1. and you didn't put yourself in a super hole that now you have to climb out. You dang near have to win out from there if you lose that. If we lose this game, people are going to start calling for Ron Rivera's job. People has already started doing that. But if we lose this, people are going to start calling for Ron Rivera's job. Scott Turner, Jack Del Rio, even Martin Mayhew, even Jason Wright. So this is a humongous game, ladies and gentlemen. Like, this is a 1 p.m. game, but the vibes that I got from this is that it's a 425 America's Game of the Week kind of deal. That's how big it is to this fan base, or at least to me. Obviously, Dallas probably doesn't look at it that way because they've owned us as of late. They're 2-1, so they're not the best, but they're positive right now. They're above 500, and they're possibly getting their quarterback Dak Prescott back in a week or two. So obviously, they probably feel different about this game than we do, but we're on the verge of fighting for our lives, fighting for our season. I just want to be competitive going into the late parts of the season. I'm tired of each and every year stressing around October with our season being on the line. Week 4. That's crazy. That every year around week 4, week 5, we're talking about our season being over if we don't win this game. Isn't that crazy? We wait all season long, talk about this team all season long, just for it to be over by week 5. We can't lose this. Washington, Dallas, this is a must-win for the Commanders. They got to find a way, dealing with everything that they're dealing with, to go into Arlington, Texas, go into AT&T Stadium, go into Dallas, whatever, and beat these stinking Cowboys. So yeah, man, there you have it. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. As always, me and boy one Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, help to Washington Commanders. We're on to 5,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Also, don't forget, this Sunday, this very game, Washington and Dallas, I will be hosting a live watch party at Martini's Bar and Lounge in Fort Washington, Maryland, 725 Caddy Drive. Come watch the game with me, whether you're a Commanders fan or Cowboys fan. Pull up, have a good time with your boy, meet me, and enjoy the game again. 725 Caddy Drive, Martini's Bar and Lounge. I will be there. Hope to see some of you guys there. It's me, boy, Juan Gotti. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop. Get you pop, get you drop. Slide on the one where they get you boxed on. I ain't stopping till I get me